going to make any opening statements. I'll just open it up for questions for you guys.
DA, having had a chance to, I guess, look a little bit more at Andy from yesterday, what are your thoughts, I guess, a day later on how we played?
Yeah, look, I thought overall, he played pretty well. I think there's probably a few plays that he'd probably like to have back. Obviously, the fumble right before the half was a big play, so I'm sure that was one that he'd like to have back. I think there was a couple of places that he might have been able to have another completion that he might would want back. But I thought overall, he operated the offense efficiently, particularly the way that we played in the second half. I thought was really pretty good once we were able to kind of get the run and the play action game going.
How much of the decision, I guess, will it all be based on Jameis's health, or will it be based on how Andy played in the second half going forward this week?
Well, I think the first thing we need to do is find out exactly where Jameis is health-wise before we make any decisions. You know what I mean? So I think that's where we're at right now. I don't have complete information on that as we sit here today. Hopefully we'll, get a better feel for exactly where Jameis is, over the next 24 hours, and then kind of see where we go from there.
Yeah, it's that fourth quarter drive when Minnesota got the touchdown to go ahead. There were 3 times on that drive that you got defensive penalties on third down that extended the drive, including the big one on Marshawn. When you look at those 3 plays, is there something you coach differently after looking at it? Or did you feel like you made a good play and the call could have gone either way?
I think there was 2 of them that I don't think I would have done a whole lot differently. There's some things that we've got to clean up just from a, fundamental and technique standpoint, really with everybody, but, in the back end that we've got to clean up. It's the third down penalties that are killers because, there's 3 of those and we're off the field, at least potentially off the field and forcing a punt rather than having to continue to defend the drive. So those are big plays in the game.
Is there any update on Michael Thomas or Alvin Kamara?
No real update. I mean, both, Alvin's still dealing with the ribs and Michael Thomas is dealing with the toe. And I know they're working extremely hard in terms of the rehab process, trying to get back as soon as they can.
D, you just mentioned technique, and when it comes to the penalties, when it comes to the turnovers, is that a physical thing that you can, I guess, implement in practice and try to change it organically that way, or is it, just?
Yeah, look, there's certainly, we're gonna incorporate some more turnover takeaway drills. We got to take the ball away more on defense and in the kicking game, and we got to protect it better when we're in the return units and on offense. And so, again, we're gonna even make it a bigger point of emphasis in terms of what we're doing in practice.
Dennis, obviously you talk about having a veteran team, that's been there, done that you have trust and confidence in. But because of some of, the miscues and the penalties and things like that, is there like a point when, I don't know, like somebody, throws a chair across the newsroom or throws a chair across the room and does something to kind of, I guess have that moment, or have I maybe watched too many movies or TV shows?
Well, I think there's probably been a few too many movies or TV shows. Yeah, I think, look, the key is eliminating those things that keep you from winning. And if you can identify that it's coming from a certain area, then I think there's some changes that may need to be made. So I think we're going through that process. We're evaluating everything. We got to perform better and we got to coach better. And so there's some things that, we have to improve on, and we all have to take ownership in that. It starts with me and works all the way down through the coaching staff onto the players. Okay, guys. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you.